Okay, here's a C.O.C. interview. It was recorded the 28th of last month, okay? So here it is. Hi, this is Ted. Turn down those levels, Joanna. And I'm sitting here with two members from C.O.C. We got Simon Bob. Do you like to be called Simon or Bob or both?
Simon Bob.
Simon Bob.
I call him Bob.
Okay, and
His
Woody.
friends call him Bob.
Woody, right?
I'm Woody. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Gotta make sure. And they're from Corrosion of Conformity, also known as C.O.C., appearing tonight at Carpenter's Hall in San Diego. And call us if you need directions down there or something like that. 534-4225 is our number.
Something like that.
And you guys got an EP out on Death Records. It's called Technocracy, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's right.
And why did you record just an EP after waiting so long for a full length? I mean, Animosity,
yeah.
there was such a big
Yeah,
gap.
Animosity was like over 2 years ago, so.
Yeah, how come you just recorded an EP and not a full album?
The main reason was this was sort of like a way of getting out of a contract with those guys, because the only reason we did it at all was because we were under an legal obligation contractually, and so this was just sort of like a
on Death, right?
On Death, yeah.
So what's the next album going to be on? Do you know?
We haven't decided yet.
Yeah, we're free now. Yay!
We're shopping.
We're not signed any longer.
Okay, and it's called Technocracy.
Yes.
Or Technocracy, or whatever you want to call it.
Some people say it like that,
yeah. Could you explain the concept of it? There's a meaning behind that.
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
Yeah, Technocracy simply is, instead of man's surroundings and man's working, technology, instead of working for man, getting so powerful that it works against man.
And that it rules man.
Man has to serve it.
Also, it's like, that's right, yeah.
So that's the ticket.
So it's
the theocracy, the technocracy.
The same kind of thinking of you build bombs to protect your country, but then you get to the point where you're, having to pay so much to make sure that the bombs don't do you in. It's the same kind of.
You guys have a lot of meaning behind most of your lyrics. I understand you like to put meaning into lyrics. Like the lyrics are not just lyrics about killing and death. They have meaning behind them. Is there any way you go about where to get the stuff you sing about? And
well, they come from all different places. They're just.
It's like the lyrics to us are like just as important as in music, pretty much. Yeah. It's like there's two separate parts. It's like each has its importance. It's just like.
Okay, why did you redo "Hungry Child" on this EP? It's on the Animosity album.
Yeah, I don't know. Animosity
was it just to take up space, or just to get?
No, it wasn't that. It was like we wanted to redo a bunch of stuff off Animosity because we thought it was just done a little poorly and stuff, and we thought we could do it a lot
serious?
Better. Yeah, and I don't know. Hungry Child was, it didn't turn out as good as I thought it would, but that was the main point behind it. We thought we could do it a little better.
We probably could have picked a better song to redo, I think. But,
okay.
But it turned out okay.
But I mean, you learn from your mistakes, and live and learn.
Okay. What's this? Also, what's this? Blug or what is it?
Oh, okay. That's like
explain that.
Okay, that was like just sort of like a parody of like bad heavy metal bands, because it's like
examples.
Sodom. They're like, listen to a Sodom album. What does it go? It goes and it's like blah 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 blah. You don't understand what they're saying. That's just that was the whole concept behind that, just for fun. Okay. It was something we decided to do while we were in the studio, so it wasn't really a planned thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It was kind of like we were in the studio doing the songs and stuff. And we said, well, this is really funny. Why don't we do this?
Okay, okay, great. We're going to be talking to you a little bit later on after the next couple songs. What song's next? Buzzcocks? I can't read lips.
Something off Technocracy.
This is Happily Ever After.
This is Happily Ever After, off their new EP, Technocracy, and away we go. I saw them last December. They were good. Great. Actually. Yeah. Okay, we're talking about the Descendants here on KSDT. Actually, we're here with C.O.C, and that was
Happily Ever After, which is actually a very old song. Actually, the whole EP was written whenever Animosity came out, which was like early '85 or so.
Yeah, wow.
And even though it is our new record, the material is actually pretty old.
So, do you have a lot of stuff written out during the past 3 years or so?
Oh yeah, and even since Bob joined the band, which has been like year and a half ago or
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
You haven't
written major new tunes.
you have enough stuff for a whole new album?
Yeah, pretty much.
And do you know what label that will be on?
No,
No. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah,
Just kind of hanging
okay.
out, waiting to see.
I
what
can't
happens.
remember if I asked you that
Yeah.
during the interview.
I
or
don't know if you
out
did
here.
or not.
You did.
I
Okay,
don't know, but-
whatever.
We're still looking around and
That's
making
right.
sure that we avoid the pitfalls of
Yeah, we don't want to get in the same
hasty decisions.
Same
Yeah,
predicament we had last
I
time.
read an interview in Maximum Rock and Roll where you guys said that
What?
something about
Spit it out.
combat
Combat.
combat written on the EP, and you said, is that written on there? And
Yeah, it
the
is.
other guy said yeah, and you guys were pissed off or something. Why
Yeah.
would you get mad about
Well, it wasn't that combat was real. It was like combat core, and it had this skinhead like spitting like a loogie with like the combat boots and the full thing. It was just
That
just
whole-
kind of pissed us off because
that
it was
whole-
on our
yeah.
album, and we didn't know it was going to be on there.
Would you sign up with Combat Core if they?
No,
gave you
that
a
was
deal?
it's. We never signed anything with combat. It
I
was
mean,
just
would
a-
you?
It was no. That
Not even if they gave you like $10 million.
that's like a peace band.
We'd be in the
signing
same
with War
predicament,
Records or something.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
true.
like-
That's true.
And the whole image that they project with their label is like, I think it's offensive.
So you wouldn't sign with them because of what they believe in and stuff.
Well, it's not necessarily
not
the label. It's just like
yeah.
their whole
It's the
their
image.
whole way of
The
promoting their
image.
bands and their whole image they give
Yeah.
all their bands. It's just it's like not really what we're into, and it's like I don't know. It's just
Also, like with the high concert prices, how do you feel about that?
That's
Like
one thing.
the cult's charging what, Joanna? $24? What a rip! Yeah,
Yeah.
$24.
There's a cult, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Billy
but
Duffy,
still.
what's the guy's name? Ian something.
What would you? I mean, you guys backed out of shows.
Yeah, well,
Because
recently we backed out of a show because of the door price. It's just like if we go somewhere and the promoters told us that the door price is say $8 or something, and we show up and it's like $12.
Is that what happened?
That's what
Yeah.
happened in Chicago a couple days ago. And we just said, well, look, we're not going to do the show
Yeah, because that's ridiculous.
because you're charging too much. And he also had he had some other bands on the bill that were it was a metal show anyway, and so it was no big deal. We just bailed. And it was
How
cool.
do you feel about heavy metal? And like, I'm going to be playing this interview at a heavy
on a metal show?
How do you
Yeah,
feel
I
about
realize that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I like, but it's just like the mentality a lot of times is really something that I just
Oobla or
it
Agla.
really turns me off.
Yeah, musically, I think there's a lot of stuff that we can identify with, but
And it's like
there's
the
also
older
a lot
stuff.
that we
I
can't.
think me
Yeah.
and Bob are really into like a lot of the older metal stuff, like the Sabbath and like Deep Purple and stuff.
So
like
are
that.
those your influences and stuff? Because
Yeah, I mean, it's like the thrash stuff. Whenever it first started happening, like with Slayer and stuff. I mean, I was way into it, but it got to a point where everything got really stale, and it was just a big sort of a trend.
yeah,
kind of thing.
their new album is all just total speed and stuff. And
Yeah.
they even said they're going to slow it down for the
Yeah,
next album.
it's not. It's just like the whole. There's like a million bands doing it,
And it's
It's
also
just boring.
there's not like all the the whole thing caught on from the punk side. It caught on because like wow, there's this whole new different kind of music, and it's real loud and it's real fast and it's real energetic and it's cool, right? But there's not many ideas there, and
I think it had a negative effect on the punk scene,
Yeah.
just because it's like a lot of
Yeah.
punk bands to sort of take that attitude, as like I don't know how to say it. It's just like I don't know.
it's just
babbling.
it doesn't have a lot to do with the image. The image is the main thing, the mentality and like what they're saying and how they're looking and what they want to be, apart from the music, whether it's their lyrics,
Just like
whether it's
singing everything
the
about
way they-
death and stuff.
Yeah, or well, they're just not really saying anything. They're just rehashing old ideas, which aren't even like, clue.
And
They're
for a
taking-
while,
they're taking away-
it's kind of entertaining. It's like
Yeah.
a comic book
Yeah.
or something, like with Venom and stuff like that. That was like, you listen to a Venom record, it's like reading a comic book or something.
Yeah, I was talking to Wendy Williams last May, and she was saying that she just utter hatred for Bon Jovi because of the reason that he doesn't put a message in his music. And she was saying how every single thing she ever has done
Mhm.
she has put a message in it, because
Yeah.
she says if you have an audience, you should
Yeah.
use some good to it and put
That's
a
true.
message in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I don't hate any bands because they don't have a message. It's just like
Yeah.
it's when it gets to be so stale. It just gets real boring.
How would you feel if like a million bands started doing the C.O.C. thing?
How could they? I don't understand.
mean?
Well, I mean,
Like playing
what if
COC cover?
there were 1,000 bands sounding like C.O.C.? Like if there are 1,000 bands sounding like
I'd be
Slayer,
bummed out.
would you guys change your sound or
We wouldn't change our sound. We'd probably
make
I
you
don't
more
know.
powerful and try and
Well, but see, that's
do more different
the
things,
difference
or-
between bands that are
It's kind of
I mean,
hypothetical. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a
Sorry.
band, you try and you don't want to get stuck into a sound. You want to try and grow. I mean, like Black Flag are a good example. Black Flag, every single record they put out sounds different.
Yeah,
And
it's all
people
pretty
at
good.
first they go, yeah, people at first they go, what is this? But then 6 months later,
Yeah.
when the new one comes out, everyone's going, oh, I like this old one, right? And so it's like you got to keep growing. And if your sound doesn't change, you know, it's like you can't stagnate. Otherwise, I can't say you'll lose an audience because there's a lot of people out there listening to the same
Yeah.
old thing, right? But,
Yeah. I think we're gonna play some tunes here, right?
Yeah, let's go play something
We're gonna
from the
play some
Dead
Dead Kennedys.
Yeah, this
From
is
Bedtime for Democracy.
This is
I don't know what song it is.
Where Do You Draw the Line? I
Yeah.
think.
All right.
And away.
That was fun.
Doodah.
That was Mad World from C.O.C's album Animosity.
Yeah, with
yes.
old Mike Dean on the vocals there.
Yep. And speaking of old
Yeah.
members and stuff, you guys, C.O.C's been through an awful lot of membership changes.
Not really an awful lot.
Okay, well, explain them.
Well, Eric was on our first album, Eye for an Eye, and then he left the band, and we were a three-piece. Me and Reed and Mike for like about 2.5 years, and then we got Bob like about a year and a half ago, and then Mike Dean quit about 6 months ago, and we got Phil now.
Why'd he quit?
He wanted to do like a different kind of thing, sort of like a freeform jam type stuff, like
Is
a lot more instrumental music.
Is that what he's going to be doing soon?
Yeah, that's what he's into now.
He's jamming with a lot of different people trying to get something happening.
Yeah, he was. In fact, he was out here in LA for a while jamming with Greg Ginn
Hmm.
for a few weeks, and I don't think that worked out. Because he's back east now and stuff. So, but he's still working on something.
He's into that kind of, like Greg Ginn did the Gone for a while.
Yeah, he's into the instrumental thing.
More of a
Just jamming.
So-
He's not into the structural thing like C.O.C. is. You know?
So we should look out for something from him
Yeah.
in the
Maybe,
year to
yeah.
come.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any interesting way how you guys got formed together or found various members?
Not really. I mean, me and Reed are like old buddies from like a long time ago.
But you're in a
and-
band
Yeah.
called No Labels.
Yeah,
And you
me and
used to
Reed
be in the
were-
Ugly Americans, right?
Yeah. Bob used to sing. For
Yeah,
us.
we have your single. I think we should play
Yeah,
some of that.
we should play that.
maybe.
Yeah, it's a good record.
And okay, no. You guys are going to be appearing tonight at the Carpenter's Hall
Oh yeah. With
and
Dr. No.
With Dr.
and,
No, great band. I don't know who else.
Neighborhood Watch.
Neighborhood Watch.
That's right.
Yeah.
I haven't heard them yet.
Yeah, that's
And there's
one.
one. I've heard them, and there's
One
one
of the
other.
band. I forget which one it was.
Okay,
And then tomorrow in LA at the Fenders Ballroom. whatever.
oh, that should be good.
So-
It's a rough part of town too.
Rough part of town. No, that's not too bad. It's Long Beach.
You
It's
guys
not too
played
bad.
there before and stuff? Or?
Yeah.
Because that's what I heard. I mean,
It's a pretty cool place. It's not too bad.
well, that's good. What's your favorite AC/DC album?
Oh, my favorite one is which one?
No, don't.
If You Want Blood, that's
You
my
bitch.
favorite. If You Want Blood.
Okay, good choice.
That's my
Okay.
favorite album.
You?
Back in Black.
Back in
He
Black.
likes Back in
That's good. I mean, a lot of people say
that's
that.
a classic. Oh, I like that one. now.
That's
Come
what
on.
Spike said from DRI.
Oh, he likes Back in Black?
Yeah.
Then I don't like
But
that.
know what Red Cross's
Uh,
favorite AC/DC album is?
What?
Highway
Powerage.
Oh, Power. Oh,
That's
that's a
my
good
favorite.
record.
That's the fucking
Actually,
best
my
one.
favorite AC/DC record is any AC/DC record.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
like
good.
Who Made Who though.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that has all the
That's the greatest.
real
song.
good
But I
songs.
like the
They're all
new-
great songs.
I like the new songs on that too though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Woody.
Oh, that's okay, man. Yeah. I like it too.
Okay, whatever. Any final words you guys would like to say?
Well,
Doo doo.
I don't know. That maybe just on a different note here. If anybody has bought our EP and it doesn't have a lyric sheet in it, our address is on the record and stuff, so you can write us and we'll send you one.
You write back to everybody?
Yeah, it has a
there,
big fold-out lyric page and stuff.
Yeah.
It didn't get put in about like 7,000 or 8,000 of them.
or-
So,
Wow.
If you didn't get one, you can write us for free, and we'll send you one for free.
yeah, and it has a lot of political rhetoric and lyrics and other things.
Because
on
the
it, you know.
lyrics are important, so if you didn't get them right.
Quite.
And also, what was I going to say now? Damn it.
I don't know.
We were talking about lyrics.
Did you write it down in your little thing?
No.
You
It was
should
something I
write it
just
down.
popped in, a revelation. Anyway, Vicky, hi.
Hi, Vicky.
Yeah, that's Vicky, and that's Joanna over there. What's up next, Joanna? Agla. And then we're going to go into some Dr. No. Go see him. Great
Yes,
band, great show. I'll try and get an interview with them tonight,
And
too.
come to the show tonight.
Yeah, come
Later
to the
on,
show.
James.